5 Spider people we want for the Into the Spider-Verse sequel. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse proved a smash hit in 2018 and it even won an Academy Award, so it was a no-brainer that a sequel would be coming. And with production having started in June and a release date of October 7th, 2022 being announced, there is only one thing we can be sure of: more Spider people. Number 5, SpiderUK. Billy Braddock is an alternate Spider-Man from Earth 833, working with the Captain Britain Corps under the mantle of SpiderUK, one of the most creative Marvel character names ever. I can't even say that with a straight face. Despite the name, SpiderUK plays a major role in the comics Spider-Verse storyline, setting out on an interdimensional journey to save his fellow Spiders from the evil Inheritors. In 2018 Spider-Geddon event, SpiderUK and the other Web Warriors travel to Earth 616 to recruit Miles Morales. With his importance in recent Spider events, many fans would love to see the character come to life on the big screen. Plus, any excuse to have an English accent, right? I'm looking at you, every single fantasy story ever told. Number 4, SpiderWoman, Jessica Drew. Originally created just so Marvel could trademark the SpiderWoman name, Jessica Drew proved popular enough to earn her own solo comic. Writer Brian Michael Bendis also made her a member of the New Avengers, and she would soon become a regular of the Avengers and Secret Avengers. SpiderWoman is set to appear in a Spider-Verse spin-off, but what better way to introduce her than in a sequel that is almost guaranteed to be a hit. Number 3, the MCU Spiderman. While I am overwhelmingly against Sony ruining what Marvel and Kevin Feige have created with the MCU and Tom Holland's Spider-Man by, I don't know, shoehorning him into a Venom sequel or a Sinister Six movie that will certainly use some of the MCU's villains and some that they recast, putting him in a Spider-Verse sequel seems like a no-brainer. The MCU Spider-Man entering an animated world would be one of the best representations of just how different each universe is. Not to mention he is arguably the most loved Spider-Man to date.
You're gonna love this.
Seriously, Sony, just stand back. Let Feige work his magic and make you money. Number 2, Spider-Man 2099. A geneticist from the distant future, Miguel O'Hara gained his powers from an experiment gone wrong, in which 50% of his DNA was overwritten with the spiders. O'Hara has some abilities in common with the original Spidey, but much like seeing Miles' camouflage ability in action, it's the unique powers that are the most intriguing. In place of spider senses, O'Hara has enhanced hearing and vision, and he can even inflict a venomous bite on enemies. Spider-Man 2099 did appear in a cameo in the Into the Spider-Verse's post-credits scene, but voiced by Oscar Isaac, it would be a big letdown if Sony decided to keep this as a one-off.
Pointing first, rude to point.
You're pointing at me right now as you say that. Look at you.
I'm
Look
just
at your
pointing
finger.
at your pointing.
Look at your
Which is
finger right
different
now.
than
What is it
normal
doing?
pointing.
You are pointing.
You haven't seen
You're
pointing
accusing
until I
me
get
of
through with
pointing
you, and then
while
you'll
you're...
know.
Number 1, Silk. Cindy Moon, aka Silk, gained her powers from the same radioactive spider that bit Peter Parker. This spider is kind of a dick, right? Like, way to change the negative perceptions of your kind, you genetically enhanced a-hole. Silk has similar powers to Peter, but her spider sense is stronger, and she can produce webbing organically from the tips of her fingers. She was originally supposed to appear in the first film until she was replaced by Penny Parker, and like Jessica Drew, is slated to appear in the female-led Spider-Verse spin-off. Is it cheating that Phil Lord and Chris Miller have teased that Silk will appear in the sequel? Absolutely not. What Spider people would you like to see in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2? Spider Monkey, Spider-Ma'am, or perhaps Golden Sponge Cake Spider-Man, who fights crime with Hostess snacks? Yeah, that's a real thing. Let us know in the comments below, and as always, You're gonna bite another person, you motherfucker?